New week, same grind. So we are back with the same goal, get as many cards as we can, and of course we start with our weekly objectives. Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 12 of Road to 99 or RTG series in NHL 25. The last few days for sure was a challenge because there is so much to grind and I need to decide what do I do first, so let's have a little recap. Our new weekly moments and objectives will give us a free 82 and 84 overall Boston Bruins player, Brendan Carlo, a sneaky good card for your third defensive pair. And to get him you need to complete the objectives. What a surprise. So by completing one random set you get a random Bruins player, and to be honest I was lucky because we pulled an 80 overall Hampus Lindholm. And the reason I was lucky because once I'm done with the Boston Bruins objectives I can actually sell him, so that's at least 18k I will get after this week. We also need that 82 overall card, so it's time to grind weekly moments. And one thing I like is that they get rid of win games, and now you can get through them actually much quicker than before, until you get to the last one where you have to play 3 full periods on All-Star and actually have to win the game. But hey, we did it with our second try, and untradeable Brendan Carlo is home, so now we can focus on their objectives. One thing I want to say, even if you have no interest of completing the objectives or the card, let's say the 84 overall card, doesn't make your team, try to do the weekly moments every single week because you are getting that free 82 overall card, and it's an untradeable card, but you can trade him in after for any other future sets. So basically, by just playing the game for around 20 minutes, you can easily get yourself an 82 fodder. Now we have a defensive pair from Boston Bruins in our lineup. Let's go and complete the competitive objectives for that mega pack, as I only have 2 hours left before I have to do it all over again. We also have the game breaker sets back, so I need 6 collectibles for that free 81 overall plus card, and maybe this time we actually pull someone good. I was lazy enough to play moments before, so I have 2 weeks worth of collectibles left, so if I do them all I will get additional 7 plus 3 from objectives, and with 3 I already have in my collections I will be able to make another 81 overall game breaker set. Cannot wait to grind the moments again, because what can be more exciting in this year's game than grinding moments every single day? But jokes aside, I really play moments more than any other mode in Hockey Ultimate Team this year. I barely play any champs, I barely play any rivals, I even play less squad battles than I grind moments. And I know you don't really have to do that, but because as a no money spent player, you really have to go and invest your time into the moments. Unfortunately, as every other episode and as every other content creator, I will say the same thing again. EA, please give us XP in moments and then I will stop complaining. With competitive objectives resetting, EA also dropped a new Team of the Week and Star of the Month content. And we have 86 overall Martin Nietzsche, who is actually a very decent card, and of course 87 overall Star of the Month Cale Makar. And this is where we need to have a conversation. First of all, I want to address why the hell they did get rid of the 82 overall Team of the Week set. Because in all fairness, a lot of people were saving their 82s, they were making them every single week with the hope that they will release a really good 85 overall or any other Team of the Week card, where they after can use their 82 overall cards to trade them in. But no, because the Team of the Week card is now at 86 overall, you have to trade in 83 overall Team of the Week players, so basically now your 82s are obsolete. But don't worry, you can technically still use them in Star of the Month sets, but we will talk about that in a minute because oh my god how expensive they are. So our Star of the Month players are Nico Hischier at 86 overall, Cale Makar at 87 and Sam Reinhart at 86. All of these cards are great, but the cost of it is horrendous. If you already have Cale Makar cover athlete card, I don't think really that 87 would make such a big difference. Yes, on the paper the card looks great, and of course if you pull him in the pack and I don't know, tradable, definitely use him, but just to go and make him, it would cost you a little bit over 1 million coins. Is the 87 overall card actually worth that much coins? I don't think so. If you want to make Sam Reinhart or Nico Hischier cards, who both also are really good, probably Nico Hischier would be my choice because you can use him in a center position and we always struggle early in the games with a good sentiments, and his X-Factor card is in a lot of people's lineups like up to this day, even in mine. So if I would be able to make him, I definitely would. But if we talk about how much it actually costs to make him, you need to trade in 185 overall Team of the Week player plus 482 overall Team of the Week players. And let's assume you don't have a single Team of the Week player in your collections and you want to make them from scratch. The cheapest 85 overall Team of the Week player I found in the auction house was Mark Stone, and he's going for around 350k. When we talk about the 82, obviously it's much cheaper, so the cheapest one I found on the auction house was 47k. So you need 185 and 482s, and in total that would cost you around 538k, and in my opinion it's way too much for an 86 overall card. And if in the end of the day you decide you really want to go and make Cale Makar, you need to trade in 2 86 overall Star of the Month cards for an 87 overall Star of the Month card. So basically you are sacrificing 2 cards for 1, and I don't think a single card in the game is worth that much. Also because we are in November and EA is releasing 86s, 87s, so I'm assuming we will see more 87 cards released this month. It just gives me like a thought about actual XP pads. So by the end of this month, we will have Season 2, and the goal of Season 1 is 87 overall Jack Eichel. So when they release the Season 1 XP path, Jack Eichel is a great card. If you grinded the game and let's say you get the card in the first 4 weeks, you have some leverage, some advantage, so you could use a high overall card in your team. If you're someone like me who is around level 50 and you still have quite a lot to grind, and yes, I will be able to complete and get that Jack Eichel before it runs out, but one thing I want to say, if I'm getting this card, let's say, I don't know, in a week's time or maybe even 2 weeks time, will this card actually be that great? As a no money spent player, absolutely this card will probably be my first or second line. If let's say you are spending some money or you are just going your coins all in on, I don't know, X Factors, Team Builders, Hologram Icons, or any other MSP released by EA, is this card actually that great? He does have 90 speed, the shooting is good, he also have 1T as a zone ability, but after playing Panarin moments, we all know that the 1T ability on a forwards is not really that good. For a defenseman, 100%, it's really difficult to get your forwards in the positions for a 1T. Yes, you can do that, but when we play game online, it's not really that easy, you have to agree with me. You also cannot really use him in a center position because he only have 82 faceoff stats, so he's a 100% winger. Let's also assume you have Panarin, so Panarin is going to your second line, and Jack Eichel stays on your first. He's a great card, he probably will score a lot of goals, he's also a big guy, he have the custom strides, so Jack Eichel cards always plays better. But if you know where I'm going with, by the time I will be getting this card, I probably will already have plenty of other higher overall cards, and if, let's say, you're grinding the game as well, you're making the MSPs, you are pulling really good cards in your packs, or you're just opening packs in general, this card will not be that great. I don't believe that this card should be the end goal. If the Season 2, let's say, have an 88 overall card as the end goal, it's definitely not worth it. It has to be at least 90 overall card. First of all, it has to be the card which actually makes your team and you can be like, yes, I have one of the best cards in the game in my team by completing it. No one have a time to get this XP pad done in the first 2 weeks. A lot of people obviously will get it done because it's an instant reward, and why not? If you have all the time in the world, obviously you have to use it the way you like. The game is not designed for you. The game is designed for just a normal player who plays the game around 2 hours each day. I really don't believe that an 87 overall card at the end of the XP path is actually worth it now when they are releasing all this content. In Season 2, I would like to see a 90 overall card at the end, and let's say few 87s somewhere in the middle. In that way, at least I can get some cards earlier by just playing the game, and then at least my team is looking a little bit better. At the moment, we will get a bunch of 85s. Okay, we still need XP tokens, but let's assume we get enough XP tokens to upgrade at least 2 cards with an 85, and then we get 187. MSPs are 86s, Star of the Month is already 87, Team of the Week is already 86, and you know where I'm going with this. But on a positive note, we completed the competitive objectives, so I have that mega pack. We also did the game breaker set, so I have that 181 plus overall pack as well. And I also completed the weekly moments. I also get some packs from the champs, which I didn't really play it a lot because I was ill. I'm finally starting to feel much better. And then I also have some, I don't know, game breaker reward packs. So we're gonna open these packs and hopefully we pull someone usable or at least someone I can sell. So I will start with these game breaker reward packs. 3 player items, all of them will be bronzes, no surprises. Please, don't be bronze. Bronze? Bronze? Hey, bronze again. Surprise. And let's do another one. Again, I don't even understand why they give us these packs in a moment. Like, I just really don't believe that anyone actually pulled someone good in these packs. And shocking, we get another 3 bronze cards. Now I will do all 4 weekly moment packs, which had a mixed things. Like, sometimes I get something good, sometimes we don't get anything good. Like now, 69, 66, and 75. Hey, 75 is a W, considering it doesn't really take you that much to complete them now. If every pack will give me at least 175, I will take that as a win. 63, 71, 71. Okay, maybe not. And another weekly moments pack. Please and thank you. 73, 71, and 71. Okay, this game really hates me. And the last weekly moments pack will give me a 75 overall player. Please, EA. 72, 71, and 72. Nah, not really worth it. Now I have a competitive mega pack, Hatcham's mini pack, Hatcham's super pack, and obviously game breaker players pack. So I will do the mini pack. I think all of these, yes, all of these are tradable. So let's do the mini pack first. Contains 2 71 plus players. Both of them will be bronzes. Never mind, we get Brian Rust. And Saku Koivu. What? Hey, that's not bad for a mini pack. Hey, I will take that. You actually can use Saku Koivu in your center as well. For an 80 overall card, not a bad card as well. He will not make my team, same as Brian Russ, so I will just send them both to the trade pile and I will end up selling them. But if you're just starting out, Saku Koivu is actually a very decent card. And the next one will be the Super Pack. Contains 5 players with a guarantee of at least 181, so this is much better. I don't remember how many wins did I have and why I have a pack with an 81 overall player, but hey, it's an 81 overall player. I will take that. We got 76. Oh, hey, I will take 83 overall. I'm definitely taking that. Let's go. So we get a 76 and a 83. I know it's a goalie and really no one would use him because 5'10 for a goalkeeper, I don't know, as far as you're not really a fan of the player, I don't see how you would use him. But it's an 83 overall card, which I will sell, and everything else goes to the trade pile. And actually, I absolutely ignore this 78. Dennis Savard, who also can be sold. So at least we are making some coins today. The next one will be competitive mega pack. So the highest pool today is 83. We have 8 player items. Last week, this pack was an absolute scam. Hopefully this week it's much better. We get 75. Also, it's a Bruins player, so I can use him in my lineup to complete the objectives quicker. We get another 75. 76. Hey, we got 81 Dylan Strome. Let's go. Back to back. Let's go. Hey, we are definitely making some coins today. Connor Murphy, why there is no color change? This card will go for a lot, I'm telling you. I may actually use him. Not a bad card, but considering he is a team of the week and you need team of the week cards now to make a 86 overall card, I don't know. Let's go and see how much he actually worth in the auction house. If he's worth a lot, I'm definitely selling him. And now the moment of truth where I'm getting another 81 overall Hot Game Breakers player. With the Hot Game Breaker cards increasing in the overall, previously we was getting an 80 plus overall card, now it's an 81. So the reason why I'm making a tradable 81 is that even if the card is bad, at least I'm getting guaranteed coins. I also believe that people who have a decent team and have no need for these packs, I probably would go with an untradeable option because then you at least every single week can add another untradeable card to your collection, which after can be, let's say, trade in for any of the sets. We have a next gen event coming. Team of the week is not very far from now, like what, few months around Christmas. That's when it usually being released. So if you're saving cards and you're working on your fodder, then I probably would go with untradeable. If you are someone like me who just plays the game for now and today, then 81 overall pack is more fun. So let's go and open it. Please, not be an 81. Please don't be an 81. Please don't be an 81. And it's an 81 Aaron Ekblad. I could use him for objectives, but you know what? I would just better go and sell him. So this Connor Murphy is going for around 72k in the auction house. And I don't believe that he would ever make my team anyway, so I will go and just sell him. 72k from weekly competitive packs, I think it's a W. Aaron Ekblad probably will not go for a lot, and to be honest, there is not a single one in the auction house, so I will go and try to sell him for, I don't know, 35? Maybe there will be someone who wants to buy him. Before we end, I want to see if I can finally upgrade Logan Couture, because I think I do have enough collectibles now. I'm pretty sure I should have like 20 collectibles. Yes, we do. We have 20 collectibles, so Logan Couture, you can finally be upgraded to an 84 overall, and his face-off stats are now at 85. Obviously, it didn't really change, I'm pretty sure. No, it actually did. His speed didn't change, but the shot and everything else did. So, slowly, but this card is getting much better every single month. Okay, guys, I will not play a game really today because I need to grind some rivals to qualify for the champs, which I'm really hoping I will be able to play this weekend. If not, then we will just focus on rivals and all the other objectives, and of course plenty of moments, objectives, and everything else what EA throws at us. Let me know down in the comment sections below, what do you think about yesterday's content? Do you like the new structure of team of the week? Are you happy about the start of the month and Kel McCarr getting an 87 overall card? And are you making any of the start of the month cards? Because in my opinion it's way too overpriced and I will just skip it. Even yes, I can afford it, I just don't think that an 86 or 87 overall card is worth that much. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a good one and see you on the ice.